All right, tell me if you ever watch Queer Eye on Netflix. I freaking love this show, and if I look like my makeup smudged or my eyes look a little red, it's because I cry every time I watch the show, and I just watched an episode. And it made me think of what I want to talk about today, which is this idea of transformation. I am so passionate about our ability to create transformation in our lives. I'm Brenda Florida, life coach and lifestyle advisor, and we're going to talk about it today on our Live Lavishly Light episode. You know, to me, living lavishly is all about transformation, and it's about transformation on an ongoing basis, right? I don't like to think of transformation as a one and done sort of thing. We're transforming all the time, almost like a snake loses its skin. You know, if we're not shedding the old things that aren't serving us anymore and bringing in new things that do serve us, if we're not letting go of habits and thoughts that disempower us, then we're not transforming ourselves into someone who isn't limited by those thoughts, isn't limited by those ideas. You know, this is really why I created my program Enough Already. And I love just sort of the play on words that is, because there are so many times we just need to say, enough already. I'm tired of that pattern. I'm tired of that habit. I'm tired of the way that a particular thread of thoughts will disempower you or make you feel bad about yourself, or like you can't ask for a raise, or, get a promotion, or grow your business, or whatever it is, that you want to do. And it's just time to say enough already, okay? And then what I work on in this whole course with everybody who takes it is how to know that you are enough already, right? Enough already right now. You just have to tap into it, and that's what transformation is about. So as we start a new week, I really want you to think about the ways that your life could use some transformation. Where could you be living more lavishly than you are now? It could be as simple as some boundaries around email or social media time or time to yourself. It could be that you want to start getting more physical activity, more movement in your life. It could be something bigger, like growing your business or expanding your offerings or asking for a raise, or, anything. But if we're not transforming ourselves on a regular basis out of the things that don't serve us anymore or that limit us, and into the things that light us up and tap our creative, ideas and our creative genius, then we're not living as lavishly as we could. So I'd love to hear what you think about that. I'd love to hear what you want to add this week. I have got to start moving more. And so, like, one of the things, let me circle back to Queer Eye, because we can't end without that, right? One of the things I love about this show is that, and yeah, you get it in a nice, easy to digest 45 minutes or whatever it is, and they're with the person they're making over, or transforming as I would call it, for 5 days. And so it all happens very fast. And in real life, we often don't transform quite that fast, okay? But we don't always have 5 great queer guys helping us either, right? But anyway, it's all about how, from the beginning, where they pick that person up on day one, and what they're struggling with, and how they're living, and how they're dressing, and what their house looks like, and how they're eating, all those things, is so dramatically different on day 5 when the show ends. It's just an absolute total transformation. But you notice it always has several components, right? It's about what they wear. It's about usually tied in something around their work, okay? Whether they're an entrepreneur or in a job or whatever, there's some component that's usually tied around that. Some kind of hobby or something they like to do in their free time. Their family is usually, and or really good friends are incorporated into it. Their home is incorporated into it. So that kind of thing, we need transformation on an ongoing basis in every arena of our lives. So just think, if you want to, for a minute, about what's the area in your life that might be the most sort of worn out and tired, the spot that you probably ignore or don't want to think about. And whatever that is, it could be a closet it could be your junk drawer. I don't care how small it is. Find one thing that you want to have be your area of transformation this week, okay? And do one little movement towards it. Like, let it be sort of the catalyst to, if it, again, let's just take something small, like I'm going to clean out my junk drawer or a drawer in my desk that's just a mess. So go take that and take those steps towards doing that and see what that opens up for you. I'd love to hear about it in the comments. I'm going to work this week towards moving my body more. I can tend to, sit a lot, at the computer writing or doing various tasks, emails, and different things. So I'm really bad about being too sedentary. So I want to move more. So that's what I'm going to work on this week. So tell me what you're going to work on, and we'll live lavishly together.